everyone, this is Emma. I am a blue belt currently at Kaizen Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm going to do a quick first impression review of the Elite Sports Elite Gi for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And first of all, I would like to talk about the packaging. The packaging was really great. This is a separate package that came inside the outer packaging that the gi was in, and it was folded really nicely. As you can see, it's a really great Ziploc, easy to open bag, so it's no hassle to get into the bag and open up your gi that you're really excited about trying on. And it also came with an extra white belt, which is really great. I'm always trying to convince more of my female friends to start and join jiu-jitsu with me at the gym. And so this is really great when I get someone that is ready to start their jiu-jitsu journey with me. Then I have a belt ready to give them if they're around my same size. In addition to this, start talking about the gi. Now, I've tried on the gi very briefly, just for a quick second to see how it felt. I like to talk about the pants first. I absolutely love this type of cording in some of my other gis. It's more of a flat, kind of a rougher drawstring, but this kind of drawstring is really tough but really pliable, so it's super easy to thread through, it's really easy to tie up, and most importantly, unlike some of the other flatter materials that are a little bit rougher and not as smooth, they're a little bit harder to really cinch up around your waist. And even on a lot of pants, if their length is right, I usually have to cinch up pretty tight around my waist for it to stay on and to fit very comfortably. So this kind of drawstring is absolutely perfect. It slides on really great, it ties easily, but it stays really well connected and it's flexible, so it actually stays up on my hips a lot better. And the length was really great. It came up to just above my ankle, so it's perfect competition length for me. At least at first, the width of the legs seems a little bit wide for what I like for competition because it might be able to be easier to grab and cinch up, especially since the material is so light and so pliable, but we'll see after I try it out in the gym. And then moving on to the actual full gi itself, I really love this detailing and sublimation on the inside. It looks really sharp. And it's a little bit long on me. Right now the pants fit perfectly, but this is a little bit long, so I'm going to, before I use it tonight at the gym, I'm going to give it a cool wash and dry it on low heat to see if it'll shrink up a little bit and fit me a little bit snugger and shorten up a bit on the bottom. And just to say, I forgot to mention this at first, this is a gi in the size A1, and I'm about 5'3", 5'4", so if you're around this size, the pants will fit perfect. And if your torso's a little long, or if your torso's a little short, then this might be a little bit long on you, so you might have to throw it in the dryer and wash it a little bit to get it to shorten up. I really love the detailing and the brand name that are on the shoulders. I actually like a little bit more flashier gis than the plain ones, so to see all of this really great detailing on it is great. I picked the gray one because I don't have a non-standard gi color yet. All of my gis are white and black, and I have one heavy blue gi for conditioning. I absolutely love the color that is on the pants and the jacket. I think it's really, really sharp looking. A lot of gis that you see that are gray, they're usually a little bit lighter than this color. I like how it's a dark, but it's still really shiny. It's got a great sheen to it, and it really pops out. So it's a little bit darker but shinier. So the white detailing really pops out, and I absolutely love the green color that they chose for the kind of the contrasting color. It's not too light, it's still dark but shiny. It's a really great contrast to the gray. And I love, if you can tell, that all of the really minute detail stitching, even along the back here, is still all done in that really awesome, darker, really bright green color. It looks like leaves on a tree in the middle of summer. It's a really great color. It really just makes the whole gi pop. It's really unique. I can't wait to try it out, and I'll be really excited to try it out later in competitions that allow non-standard color gis. One of my friends used this exact color gi from the same brand, Elite, at a tournament recently, and he got a lot of compliments, and I knew that this was the color that I wanted when I was going to start. So this is just my first impressions of the gi. I'm going to be trying it out tonight. I'll be posting up some footage of me rolling with it, and then I'll be able to give you my after impressions of actually using it on the mat to train. And maybe later I'll put up a video if I use it to compete to see how it holds up in that different situation of competing as well. So thanks for listening to me for this first review, and I'll get back to you guys after I use it for rolling.
Hi, this is Emma again at Kaizen Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I just got done giving this gi a few rolls, and it feels really great still. I'm very impressed with how well it held up. Even with the added weight of the sweat after getting a good workout in, this gi is still by far the lightest gi that I own. I feel like I can move a lot quicker. My movement is a lot more free in this gi. I'm really impressed with how it really aided in my movement. A lot of rapid movements, a lot of quick movements are how my game is for Jiu-Jitsu, so if you depend on that kind of game for Jiu-Jitsu, then this gi is really great. I thought that the pants were going to be a little bit of a problem since the material is so thin and wide. I thought it would make too much of a handle, but I never had that problem so far in rolling, so I guess we'll see in the future how well that holds up. No tears, no rips, no random strings coming off the gi. After putting it through its paces pretty hard, it's still holding up really well. And as you can see, this drawstring is still completely tied up and tight. It never even started to slip off of my hips. These pants stay on better than any gi that I own. I'm really happy about that. I hate having to retie my gi pants after every roll, and after 3+ rolls today, I never had to fix my gi pants again, which is a really big plus for me. I cannot wait to try this gi out more. It's going to become part of my daily routine. I'm going to wear this gi and really play through its paces a little bit more. The only thing that I'm hoping that Elite Sports will do in the future is maybe release a line of gis that are specifically tailored for women's bodies and women's sizes. I'm very impressed with how well this gi fits me for my size. I have no complaints about that. But there are little differences between men's and women's bodies in regards to gi fit. So in the future, I'm looking forward to maybe them having a line of gis specifically tailored to women. But until that time, I can't really say anything bad about this gi. It looks really great. It feels awesome when you're rolling, and I can't wait to keep using it in the future. I want to say thank you to Elite Sports again and to Fernando. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to review these and to use them every day at Jiu-Jitsu. I can't wait to keep using it. Thank you again.